Hello guys and girls, this is Kentucky. Let's take a super fast look on the new and also old Restoration Shaman. There is barely any change. So I'm sad to announce to you that there is only 4 changes in the spellbook. Seems like Blizzard likes where the restoration is at now. Playstyle wise, I agree with that, but according to numbers, I'm not really happy right now. We received 4 new spells, as I mentioned before. First is Capacitor Totem, which is the stun, which is the same as in all Shaman. Then Earth Elemental, which is also the same as in the other 2 Shaman specs. So it is a great utility, definitely. Tremor Totem is also a great utility, which we received again. And then there is a 5% proc chance increase to Lava Surge. And that is all the changes. Let's take a look at the talent section. There is also only a very few changes, but these changes are important right now. Because Unleash Life now works the way that this is an instant spell, which makes your next direct heal increased by 45%. Why is this important? Because if you buff your target with Earth Shield, which is also a new talent, and apply Riptide, and use Chain Heal, then there is a 2000 heal. But if you cast Unleash Life first and then Chain Heal, it is a 3000, so it is 1000 more, and the fallout of these heal is also 45% more. So what does it mean? This means that the chain heals that you buff with Unleash Life will be a huge chain heals. So I think we should use in the next expansion Unleash Life with the Earth Shield synergy, definitely, and also with the Ancestral Vigor talent, definitely, and High Tide, of course. But Undulation and Torrent could only be useful. But currently, with these current low numbers, I think Unleash Life will outperform both the other options. Moving on the 30th roll. Echo of the Elements, Deluge, and Earth Shield. I think that you will use Earth Shield in almost every situation, because it's just a cool spell, and it deals a good amount of healing, while it increases your healing on the targets affected by your Earth Shield, which is also a great stuff. So maybe Resto Shamans are back to tank healing as well, not only raid healing, and that's a great thing, mainly in Mythic Plus. Deluge makes your chain heals for additional 20% on targets within your healing range or affected by a Riptide, which makes a great thing, when there is a zero movement, everyone is in your healing range and you're just spamming chain heal. Then that is an awesome talent. But generally you should use Earth Shield in all other situations. And Echo of the Elements, Riptide, Healing Stream, and Lava Burst now have 2 charges. Since Cloudburst Totem replaces Healing Stream Totem, then definitely will only have 1 additional charge on Riptide and Lava Burst, which is kinda not good. Oh, sorry guys, I noticed now that you have 2 charges on Cloudburst Totem as well. This could change a lot of things, but I don't think that you will need that frequent, every 15 second a heal cooldown. So I don't think that the double Cloudburst Totem is needed, because you can handle every situation with a single Cloudburst Totem and the other cooldowns. So basically I think Earth Shield, Unleash Life, the synergy is great, so I suggest using these 2. But you can also try out the others as well. 45 roll, Spirit Wolf, Earth Grab Totem, and Lightning Charge. This is the cooldown reduction for the Capacitor Totem. Spirit Wolf is the increased movement speed and damage reduction, which is the best option in this tier. If you don't need the reduced cooldown for the stun, or if you don't need a AoE root and slow effect. So I think generally you will use Spirit Wolf, and if you need an AoE root, then Earth Grab Totem, but generally Spirit Wolf. Level 60 Ancestral Vigor, Earth and Wall Totem, and Ancestral Protection Totem. This is the Reincarnation Totem. I don't think it will be used too much, mainly because of its very long cooldown. I think Earthen Wall Totem is a great tool for reducing incoming smaller damages. Mainly it could be good for Mythic Plus as well, but I'm not really sure yet. But I think Ancestral Vigor should be the default choice in almost every situation, because targets that you heal with your Healing Wave, Healing Surge, Chain Heal, or Riptide, they received an increased 10% health for 10 seconds. And in Mythic Plus mainly, and with the Unleash Life Earth Shield combo chain healing stuff, it is a very useful stuff. 75 row, Nature's Guardian, Graceful Spirit, and Winter's Totem. Winter's Totem should be picked anytime your raid leader asks. So if the raid needs increased movement speed frequently, and basically that's it. Graceful Spirit should be taken in every situation when you have to move frequently, at least every 1 minute, because it reduces the Spirit Focus Grace cooldown by 60 seconds, which is a large amount, and increases your movement speed by 20% while it is active. So every 1 minute you can move for 15 seconds and cast while moving, and move faster than you used to. So I think for high movement fights, Graceful Spirit is a good option. And Nature's Guardian should be used in every other situations when it can possibly save your ass from dying, because it heals you when you fall below 35% health, and that is a great thing. 90 roll, Flash Flood, Downpour, and Cloudburst Totem. Downpour is just a low mana cast AoE heal, which cooldown is increased by 5 seconds for each target effectively healed. So this means that Downpour could have a 15-second cooldown, or it could have a 50-second cooldown, which is not that great for only a 2000 heal, which is less than the chain heal healing buffed with Unleash Life. So I guess we won't really use Downpour. There are some possibilities when there is like Mythic Plus content and you need a fast instant heal, but generally I don't think we will use Downpour. Flash Flood is also a very weak option. I don't recommend taking it because it only reduces the cast time of your next heal after tidal waves, so it's just a reduction in Healing Surge cast time, and it is an additional reduction for Healing Wave, so it's just bad. And Cloudburst Totem is just a great utility, which we already know how it works, and it is only on a 30-second cooldown, and as we spoke about it before, with the Echo of the Elements you can use it every 15 seconds. I don't think you will need it, but you could definitely use it every 15 seconds. Of course, so this 90 tier is definitely Cloudburst Totem, no other realistic options. The 100 row is High Tide, Wellspring, and Ascendance. Wellspring is just flat out too weak. Both Ascendance and High Tide outperforms it by far, because with High Tide and Unleash Life, Talented, and Earth Shield on the main target, you will just throw out like 2,500 chain heals every 10 seconds or so, or every 15 seconds as Unleash Life comes off of cooldown. So I think that Wellspring is just a bad talent. Its healing should be increased by a large amount to be useful, or its cooldown should be reduced, or it should replace, for example, Chain Heal or something like that, but generally it doesn't really worth using. So with the Unleash Life Earth Shield combo, generally I would suggest High Tide to take, because it is a great utility and a great modification to your Chain Heal, which will bounce to one additional target, and its fall off will be reduced by half. And if you need burst healing and another healing cooldown, then you should use Ascendance to transform into a Water Ascendant and pair it up with Spiritling Totem and or Healing Tide Totem if needed. So basically we'll just cast some Riptides. You will apply Earth Shield. You can apply 2 Riptides, then the buff from Unleash Life, and then just Chain Heal or the normal Healing Wave. I think you will use Healing Wave more often, much more often than in the previous expansions, because the mana cost difference and the cast time difference between Healing Surge and Healing Wave are slightly changed. Healing Wave is now not on a very long cast time, mainly with the reduced cast time from the tidal waves. So it is in 1.5 second, and Healing Surge is 1.3 second, and the mana cost is more than the double of this. So, and of course, Healing Wave, as you can see, we have 20,000 mana, and Healing Wave is 360 mana, and our Healing Wave restores 1% of our maximum mana, which is 200. So basically, it only costs 160 mana, and Healing Surge only will cost 750 mana. So if you will just use Healing Waves, it is almost impossible to run out of mana in Battle for Azeroth. So I hope you will like the Restoration Shaman. It is new and old, and I think there is a lot of possible talent iterations. Just try everything if you want, and see you in the next expansion, and also see you in the next video, which will be mages. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.